Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
So we are in Budapest, and with me is Union Minister Hardeep Puri, who has stationed himself here to monitor these operations very, very closely. So can you tell us how difficult it has been to manage these operations because of the sheer magnitude of that? And I believe the operations are now coming to a close. Just guide us through how the past few days has been in terms of...
all I can say is any evacuation mission anywhere in the world is always a challenge. But this one has a few additional dimensions. As I said, you can anticipate some of the challenges, and some of them are all totally unanticipated. So it's not over yet. Even as we speak, you just saw there were issues with some of our youngsters who are very fond of their pets, and some of the airlines are not agreeing to take pets. You understand?
Right.
And therefore, we are trying to solve these problems. As I said, it is more or less heading towards completion.
Right.
We had yesterday sent back 5,200 and some figure, 28. Today we are sending back another 900, 889.
Right.
So I think total of 6,100, 200 people over a 6-7 day period is not an easy job.
Not at all.
And when
yeah.
I'll give you another fact which you will find interesting. You know, when you are using commercial airlines, you have a situation in which there are ground handling facilities. You have a situation in which there are agents who will do the check-in, etc. But when you get an Air Force plane, it's all volunteers.
Absolutely.
And so I find it heartwarming that people have just come forward. People who are successful professionals, they've just taken a leave of absence from their work. Then there are social organizations, temples, ISKCON, Hare Krishna Society, Seva, all of them, corporates, helping out with transport, place to stay. And when something is completed with reasonable efficiency in a time frame, then you know that everyone in India, the government departments, local organization, embassy, it's come together.
Right, and we were at the airport yesterday, and we saw that there's a separate terminal, and it's full of Indians.
It's a private airport we've
Right.
got opened up. Just imagine if we had not got that done. Do you think these normal commercial channels would have agreed to?
Absolutely
I mean,
not,
6,000
yes.
people just taking over an airport. I mean, it's a.
And 7 flights took off yesterday.
Yesterday,
to
7
India.
flights. We've got 5 today, and. But I am also very impressed with the fact that we are able to, my colleagues are able to anticipate how many more are coming. Sometimes you never know. One night 1,700 came. And we were really in, how do you put it, under a lot of pressure. Because no matter what help you get from social organization, unless the Hungarian government had stepped in, until they had stepped in, I did not know, my colleagues didn't know. So they provided us a dormitory for 800 people. Now that immediately took the pressure.
And will there still be people stationed at the border?
We are not taking any risks. So even though we've been told there are no more at that particular Zahoni point, but we'll still keep our people there, just in case.
And you were there yesterday. So
I was there yesterday. I saw one train which left at 2 o'clock, and then I interacted with the people who were coming by the 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock train. No, I've been there on the ground, and it's reassuring that with very little resources, we were able to mobilize additional help and get it done.
And several people that have come here, the students have come from Kharkiv, which has seen one of the worst attacks.
No, that's what when you talked about challenges.
Right.
I mean, Kharkiv was in the heart of the war zone, with the heart of the battle. And even now, Sumi, whilst we are making the logistical arrangements, we want to reassure ourselves that my colleague, the External Affairs Minister, will do that. That they have relative ease in terms of a humanitarian corridor and safety of exit.
I'm glad you mentioned Sumi, sir, because there's a lot of worry about that corridor of evacuating.
Worry is natural. If you are, you've got your kids studying there, the parents will only arrange. But as I said, there is a limit up to which you can plan. That's why I'm saying, so I'm just hoping that everything will go off, and I'm sure it will be, because a lot of effort is being put into that.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
speaking to us.
Thank
And
you.
as you can see, the Union Minister himself is monitoring the operations in Budapest, which will be coming to a close today. But obviously, they will be prepared to take in as many students that might come in, even in the coming days. This is Ruhi Khan for MOJO Story in Budapest.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to MOJO Story and support independent, robust journalism.